What is going on? I have my man voice on this morning. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Ashley here. If you're new, welcome and thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, also like and comment, and if you're an OG, thanks again for the continued support. So today I am bringing you a haul with some new makeup. That's what we love. So I went to the Lord & Taylor closing sale and I ended up getting some makeup for 80% off. So that's some of the makeup that I'm featuring today. Some Shiseido foundation. I also picked up some KKW beauty liners, also a setting spray from Makeup Forever, and the infamous Mcgrath Mothership 5 palette. So if you'd like to see how I created this flawless look and to see how it lasts throughout the day, stay tuned. So I am going to dive into my Mcgrath eyeshadow palette. This is the Mothership 5 palette. Now I've seen this a million times and I've especially seen Jackie Aina use it, and I've also seen Tasha use it, and like, this palette is stunning. Like, do you see the colors? Like, honestly though, the camera really just doesn't do it justice in terms of the pigmentation and the colors. Let me swatch one. So what color is this? I think this is rose gold. Look at how stunning that is. And this is swatched without like a glitter glue or anything. This is so pretty. So I think I'm gonna dive into that color today. I'm gonna go into that brown color right here and put that in my crease. So this is the mattes in the collection, and I feel like it's definitely pigmented and smooth. You can definitely build on it, and it is not patchy in my opinion, which is really what I was looking for in this palette, because everyone was saying how stunning it was. So it really lives up to its name. Brown in my outer V, just to kind of intensify the crease a little bit, and you want to stamp and swirl. So now I'm gonna add my NYX glitter glue primer right on my lid, and then I'm gonna go in with two of these shimmery colors. I'm going to go into this shade. It almost looks like a cranberry shade. I'm telling you, the camera does not do this palette justice. Like, you have to see it in person. And then I'm going to go into this rose gold shade. I think that might be my inner tear duct color, but we'll see. I put a little bit on a brush, just stamping that right in this area so I can add my colors. I'm obsessed with the NYX glitter glue primer. It really intensifies any shimmer that you have. If you don't have it, I suggest you go ahead and get it. Right here. Look at, like, you know. I'm telling you, like, you guys really need. What is going on? I have my man voice on this morning. Maybe that's all I needed. You guys have to see this palette in person. I'm telling you. Like, this is absolutely stunning. That rose gold color, and I'm gonna place it right in front and just sweep it in. And I'm just gonna go back in the outer V and add that dark brown just to fuse the two together and make it look just a little bit more smoky. And that's the look. So now just for lashes. Now I'm going to go into my foundation. So Lord & Taylor definitely had a sale since they've been going out of business. I racked up on 3 foundations and 2 powders and a concealer. I got the Shiseido concealer. This is the Synchro Skin Self Refreshing Concealer. And I also got the foundation. So let me read you some facts about the foundation. So it's supposed to be a weightless foundation that synchronizes skin and self-refreshes non-stop for up to 24 hours, just applied and a flawless finish. It's medium coverage, natural finish, it's a liquid, and it's for normal, dry, combination, and oily skin, and it's also infused with SPF 30. Now we love SPF, right? And we love an oil free. For all my oily people out there, you can definitely utilize this product. You just really have to correct with a primer. So it has active force technology. It protects the finish from effects of sweat, oil, and facial movement. It also has responsive sensory technology that helps foundation adapt to skin's conditions, tone, and texture. And it also has smart correcting powder. It enhances skin's texture and tone. So, and it's free of all that bad stuff. So it's supposed to be a good long wearing liquid foundation. So we'll see. So this is what it looks like. And essentially you have to turn it and then you pump. So I'm going to use this with a brush. I already primed, so I used my mattifying Fenty Beauty primer on the perimeter and my e.l.f. Putty Poreless primer in my T-zone. So I'm going to go in with about 2 pumps. That should be enough. So I got the color 440, and I also picked up a summer shade in the shade 510, and I also got the color 440 amber in the powder and 510 in the powder as well. It was only $8, so I'm gonna stack up, okay? I'm gonna get as much as I can without being greedy. I still left some for other folks. There's no scent to it. It feels good initially. I know it probably looks crazy, but it's gonna blend out, I promise. I promise. So I'm not really feeling it on my skin as I'm blending it out. You know, normally you can just feel foundation dragging on your skin sometimes, but I do not feel it at all. So now I'm just going to go in with my concealer from e.l.f. in Rich Chocolate. I am going to hide my under eye circles from the lack of sleep that I get on a daily basis, and also around the perimeter of my mouth. Concealer, and some facts about the concealer. It states that it has medium to full coverage. It's supposed to last up to 24 hours with a natural finish, and it's also supposed to diminish the appearance of imperfections. So I mean, that's really the purpose of concealer, right? So I got the shade 401 Tan. I wanted it a little bit lighter because I know I already have concealers my complexion, but I really wanted to see what this would look like as a highlight. So I'm just gonna apply this. It feels very creamy going on. I feel it on my skin. I didn't feel the foundation, but I definitely do feel the concealer. And it has a different applicator. So I see that the applicator looks like this, mainly because I feel like it's designated to get into the groove and to hug your skin so it can apply evenly. I'm going to go with my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder and set my under eye. This is in shade number 3. I'm actually going to pick this up in 2, probably this weekend. I'm just going to tap that right under my under eye before I go in with my setting powder. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder in Honey. So now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution bronzer in Dark, and I'm going to bronze, and then after I bronze I'm going to add my powder on top. So this is the finishing powder. So some facts about this: it's supposed to be a creamy powder foundation that synchronizes with skin and self-refreshes non-stop for a just applied look and flawless finish for up to 24 hours. So it has all the highlighted ingredients as stated before with the liquid foundation, and this is what it looks like. You have the sponge here, and then this is the powder, and then the bottom. So it's really sleek packaging that you could just slip in your purse and go. I don't think I'm going to use this, only because I'm not a fan of this. I'd rather just dive right in with my brush. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dive right in with my MAC powder brush and get to work. So I'm just going to go in and tap it. And the powder seems to be slightly deeper than the actual foundation, which I expected. Sometimes that's the case, sometimes it's not. Like, this looks really good. I highlight my nose with gold deposit. I still have the old packaging. It doesn't even look like this anymore. That's how you know I've had this for forever. I've legit had that for forever. Now to go into my KKW lip liners. I've been stalking this for forever. I got them for $9 each. I got two 2.5 and two 3. 2.5 is a little bit lighter than 3. What's 2.5? It's like close to my complexion. So that's how you would get those flawless nude lip colors. And then this is 3. It's a little bit deeper, more of like a chocolate. You know what? Maybe I'll go in with 2.5. I think I'll go in with 2.5. Because I feel like I always go in with a dark brown. So maybe we can do a lighter brown today. Oh, look at that. Found it. Then I'm going to go in with Fenty Beauty's Diamond Milk right on top. So I'm going to use a lip brush mainly because I don't want to stain the applicator. And I just roll the applicator on the back of my hand and disperse it. And now I'm going to go with my setting spray. I got the smaller version of the Make It Forever Light Velvet Air setting spray. So I am going to spray it on the sides of my face, and then I'm going to go in with my Morphe Continuous setting spray as well. This is the finished look. I think it looks stunning and flawless, to be quite honest, if I just say so myself. No, but it really looks bomb. I mean, this foundation looks phenomenal and it feels good. My face feels light. You know, I'm not like smiling like I have cement on my face, which is like really a good thing. So, you know, overall I'm very pleased. I love this liner. It was super smooth. I'm really happy with the purchases that I made. Now 9:39 in the morning. I will be back around after 6 to kind of see how it looks. I'm going to try to avoid touching up. Obviously my lip may or may not be missing, because let's be real, I still gotta eat breakfast. I don't know how, but you actually know I do know how. I'm gonna eat like a Kardashian, like use my teeth to eat. So if you've ever watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I will be back with an update as far as a wear test, and yeah, so I guess we shall see. Hey guys, so I am back. It is officially 6:19. I have not blotted my face at all for the day. A lot of oiliness in my T-zone, on my cheeks a little bit, and yeah, I haven't blotted at all. I just threw on some lip gloss. So I will say the foundation held up pretty well, but I think I would choose a different primer to use. I find certain primers sometimes just don't carry out throughout the rest of the day for me. So, you know, that's still an ongoing battle on what works, what doesn't dry you out. But this is the end result. Overall, the foundation was very comfortable and I feel like my face is still intact. If I were to blot, it would just look like the same from this morning. But is this foundation worth it? I definitely think so. All I have to do is really blot and my face is pretty much back. And yeah, this was definitely a good buy, the powder as well. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.